Good morning. Happy Wednesday. This is Carrie from Stamp with CT. So excited to be here with you today. So if you are catching the replay on Facebook or YouTube, welcome. So glad you're here. I will put the measurements and supply list in the description of the video so that you can recreate this project if you would like to. I'll wait just a minute for this to pop up in news feeds and see if I've got a couple people that can join me live. Sometimes that takes a minute. I'm really excited about the project we're going to make today. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Joanne. Glad y'all are here to join me today. We're going to make just a quick project. Hi, Kim. We are going to actually be recreating a swap card that I received. Y'all know that I absolutely love doing swaps with other demonstrators and my team members. So today we're going to, oops, I think I have it upside down. Let's fix that. We're going to be recreating this cute little card. I got this from a demonstrator named Debbie Frank, and I thought she did such a cute little layout with our postage punch. So let me grab my catalogs and I will show you where this punch comes from. We'll bring it in. This is really what inspired the project that we're going to make today. When I saw this cute card that she created, I knew that I'd purchased this little punch. Actually, a customer of mine, Floor, purchased this punch, and when I went to place her order, it caught my eye, and I thought, I need one of those too. So the actual bundle that you can get with this product is on page 81 of the annual catalog. Super cute. There's some cute card layouts here too, so check that out in your annual catalog. And then on, let's see, page 63 of the holiday catalog, the August to December mini catalog, this punch actually coordinates with this super cute stamp set as well. Now, I did not buy either one of the stamp sets. I just got the punch, so I still think there's just so much value, so many things that you can do with this punch. And today we're going to do one of the projects that's kind of swirling in my head. So Debbie really inspired me with her super cute card. But we're going to make a Halloween version. So let's go ahead and get started. I will put the measurements for this card in the description once I've finished here. We are starting with a piece of Pretty Peacock cardstock. I know, Pretty Peacock is a Halloween color, but it really does work. So this is just half of a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. That really is kind of my go-to when I'm making cards. And then we are going to orient it this way. I do have a piece of Whisper White for the inside, but I think we need to do our stamping first before I put that in there. So let's just have this all plotted out. Let's just go ahead and pull in a few things. I'm going to grab my silicone craft sheet just as a little bit of a cushion. I can see that better too on my workspace. Some Momentous Tuxedo black ink. And I know that I'm going to use the Happy Halloween stamp. And I'll show you that stamp set that we're pulling that from. Hallows Night Magic. Super cute. I love the little filigree bats. Such awesome sentiments too. This is a stamp set I've used quite a bit. And then let me go ahead and show you the Magic in This Night Designer Series paper too while we're showing off some products here. Cajun Craze, Blackberry Bliss, that Pretty Peacock. Such cool designs too. So some of them are kind of subtle. This black rose paper, ooh, it's to die for. So bats, it's fun. And you know, it's almost Halloween, so it's time to be finishing up those projects so that we can give out little treats and that type thing. Okay, let's get back to stamping. This Happy Halloween font on this is really pretty. Sorry if that's shaking the table a bit. Make sure I'm inked up good. May need to re-ink my ink pad. So I'm going to stamp it up here closer to the top. Let me see if I can get this lined up pretty well. Oops. That's pretty good actually. And then the other stamp that we're using says open if you dare. So again, using my Memento Tuxedo Black and just one of the smallest stitch circles for our sentiment. And this is going to be for the outside. So I don't have a card already prepared to show you, but have it all designed in my head. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. It usually does. Not always exactly like I see it in my head, but it'll work. Okay, let's go ahead and put this panel down on the inside of our card. I'm not a big stamper of the inside of the card, but I guess again, Debbie kind of inspired me here on her Whisper White panel. She had the trees. So that's just not something I typically do because my writing is pretty big and a lot of times I need all of that space to write my message. But this time I'm going to stamp on the inside. And then, let me see here. I've kind of got an array of things that we're going to be using today. And one of the things that I have, there's a die set that coordinates with the stamp set. I have this kind of filigree bat, and he was actually cut out of the Designer Series paper with the dies. And I'm going to put him on the inside. We're kind of working backwards today, aren't we? I think I saw Judy Pierce was on here with us. She sent me a most amazing Halloween card, so thank you, Judy. I loved it. I have to put a picture of that on my page because it was fabulous. Share that with everybody. So we're going to put him in here. So looks pretty cute already. And then let's work on the outside here. What I did was just cut a piece of Whisper White. Well, I don't quite remember the measurements. I want to say 3 by about 5 1/4, and it's going to layer on the front, very much like Debbie's did. So let's go ahead and adhere that down. Gorgeous Cajun Craze layer. It is so hard to put adhesive on the Designer Series paper sometimes and glue that down. But we have to do it right. We have to pick the side that we want to work with, and I really think that this will be good. And then that's going to go there. But I'm not going to make the same mistake this week, y'all. I'm going to put my ribbon on before I adhere that down. So let's see. I've got 3 little pieces where I've punched out some of the Designer Series paper. So the spider pattern, this kind of just little design here on the pretty peacock, and then the spider web. So those are going to be my pieces on the front, but unlike Debbie, I think I'm going to put them on there because it's a Halloween card, a little bit wonky. I think that will be really cute. So let's see, we're going to go ahead. I like the order of that. That just was kind of a happy accident there. I like the way that that worked out. So we'll bring this one kind of down to the bottom a little bit. Oh, I'm using too much glue today, y'all. And I know better than that. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do is I'll just kind of put those on there kind of in a fun way. May go ahead and put this pretty peacock one down next. And maybe kind of push him up towards the top. And I've got them both going the same way. Let me see, I've got time to adjust. I don't know. Let's adjust it back. This is going to be a really quick project to make, but I think it's going to be cute. So isn't that postage stamp punch just darling? I can't believe that I missed that in the catalog the first time around. So I'm really glad that Floor decided to order that so that I could get myself one too. Okay, now let's take the fabulous metallic mesh ribbon and wrap around here. Let me get a pretty good length. And I'm just going to, I think, tie a little knot. Oh, this ribbon. It is fabulous, y'all. Just tie a little knot here. And let me come in with my snips and trim the ends. Get that out of the way. Whew, the last couple times I've made a project for you, I've gotten so excited that I adhered the piece down before I put the ribbon. So this time, I told myself, take your time, get it right. We can always make it work, but I really, really wanted that ribbon on there this time. So I think what we're going to do is put our Open If You Dare down here. And then I've got, I think, a couple of those little bats flying around, at least one. But again, we're cut out with the die. So let me make sure that looks pretty even. And we're going to add this part to our card, this layer. I love Pretty Peacock as a Halloween color. It always works really well for fall. Let me see if I can get this kind of lined up here. I hope y'all are having a great day. I've kind of had a lazy morning. I slept a little bit longer than normal. Got up and had some coffee. Just had some chat time with Dale. Sometimes that's good for the soul. I need to be doing my work, but sometimes it's good just to sit and chat and drink coffee, right? Or I'm going to say so today, because that's what I did, and I'm okay with that. Alrighty, I think that looks pretty straight. Let me line it up on my grid paper again here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty straight. Okay, let's come in with our Open If You Dare sentiment. And maybe pop that up with dimensionals. Just a couple here. Don't forget that we've got that fabulous Designer Series paper sale going on. Take a little commercial break. Whoops. Dimensional. Not sure what I did there. Take a little commercial break here, and we'll talk about that Designer Series paper sale that ends the end of this month. So there's a lot of papers on the sale for 15% off, including some of our holiday papers and some from the annual catalog. So now's a great time to stock up on Designer Series paper. And let's see, let's put this guy, I'm not really sure where I want him now. Maybe even off up here. I really want to use him. Maybe I'll pop him up think he shows up better if I go over the Cajun Craze. Let's see if we can put a dimensional on the back of him. I better grab some minis. I think I have some minis here close. Or just a piece of a dimensional. Did you know that you can come in and just kind of snip? Somebody called these the bones of the dimensionals the other day. Be sure to use those borders, those edges. Get your money's worth. There's 300 dimensionals in a package anyway, but being able to use the borders too, that's awesome. Okay, we're going to put him, I think, right about here. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, but of course, we've got to bling it up a little bit. I should have taken these out of the package. Sorry about the crinkling. So these iridescent pearls, y'all, they are fabulous. They really pull the color of the paper and things that you're using. So let's, of course, put a little bling on here as well. Use my Take Your Pick tool to kind of get up underneath those. And we'll just kind of sprinkle these on our card. They're really, really cool. I love a good embellishment. And I think I may go, you know, we like to work in odd numbers. That just is really pleasing to the eye. So let's go all out and put 5 on today. I think I would like 1 actually on my little sentiment here. Kind of like Debbie did on her card. And so we just need 1 more. They really are sprinkled on, aren't they? Let's go way up here. Okay. Well, that was a quick project, but I think it turned out really cute. So our inspiration card and then the one that we created today. Lots of fun. I love that little postage stamp. There's our inside. Ooh, those embellishments are pretty. Okay, so don't forget to take a look at punches and see what you can do with them. Check out those samples in the catalog because there's some really, really cute ideas. And I hope that you enjoyed this project today. I'm so glad that you came and spent a little bit of time with me. I really look forward to Wednesday mornings and being able to craft with you. Yesterday was a long day at work. Had a meeting last night that went a little bit long. It was a good meeting, but it went a little bit long. So had just a short time to really come up with a project for you guys, but I'm happy with what we made and I hope you like it too. I will be back next Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock to bring you another project. So hope you'll join me again next week. And until then, stay crafty. Talk to you soon.